Oh, I was sick, dude. Just this huge white plume of smoke, and this thing just emerges from it like a monster, dude. That was...
Alright, so a detailed update. That did not go how we planned to go. I did not plan to do a front flip off a jump. That hurt. I hit my head. Broke a shock. A few other things, but as a whole, the car did very well. From what we can tell, no major problems at this point. We still need to look over some things. I just hit the window. So we broke a shock with the roll. It came over, broke a top cap. We went over to our buddy's FOA, got some parts figured out, and got it back together. So shock's fixed. Now we're heading back to LSFest. I hit my head pretty hard. The roof actually, when I went upside down, I landed on the roof. I'm pretty sure it was like square on the roof. The exciting thing is I did pop back around on all four and I drove off the track. I didn't even know how bad the car was until JT Taylor came over and was telling me to get off the track, and you know, I'm trying to get my bearings as to what just happened because all I know is I was upside down. So anyways, we got it fixed. Now we're gonna go put it back. We put the car over at the Torq Storm booth, and of course they're very happy to show off that their products can hold up to a launch off a big kicker and a front flip from a buggy. So that's cool. Their stuff holds up. Anyways, we're heading back over. I'm a little woozy. We're pretty positive I have a concussion. So we're going to get back. We'll kind of make an evaluation with the rest of the weekend, what's happening here shortly, and we may just leave the car at Torq Storm and go do some burnouts or something, or see what's up. We may not race. I don't know. We're trying to figure all that out now, but I did take a pretty hard hit on my head. Where the crossbars are, I managed to hit a dirt clod in between them, and it actually caved in the roof. See the picture here? And that roof caved in far enough that it hit me in the head. It did not feel good at all. Thankfully, I had my Hans on, my Hans neck brace, and not only did it save my neck, but it also kept my helmet from compressing further than it could have in a worse situation. So it could have been worse if I didn't have my proper safety gear. But thankfully, again, my safety gear held up. Really happy. My NRG seats, my belts, everything held up. No issues at all. So that's great. But we're heading back to the track now. I'm gonna go get back to the car, get the shock on, and see about getting it back together, and we'll make an evaluation at that point. Well, we're getting the shock back on. That's all back together, and amazingly, everything looks pretty straight. I mean, we're missing or not missing, we got our bar up here bent. Absolutely see that. And the hood's caved in here. We gotta, oh, I can't run it over. I was gonna run the hood over, but we have the lights on there.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna thump it out or something.
I can't help shake the feeling that this is gonna have consequences that won't show up until much later.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. You always find those problems later. They rear their head and they're like, yo, remember me? Car sits well. Oh, that right here is a little tweaked. It's kind of...
It's a little off from where it was before. But we got both shocks adjusted. What was the thing we put on?
A little tired. Put on a new dual rate adjuster, or yeah, the dual rate stopper. Got that one rebuilt back on. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know if we're gonna race tonight or tomorrow or what's going on, so we're gonna double check everything's working and should be good to go.
Let's take a closer look at that.
It's not coming out.
Looks pretty bad from in here.
Look at that though. Sexy light held up. Uh-oh.
It's even worse from up here.
Did we break a connection?
Did we? I wouldn't be
Are those lights
surprised.
on?
Turn on? Yeah, a couple of them are working.
Somewhere a connection came undone. It's not coming out. Jeez, dude, that's bent all the way in there. Oh, I can't believe that. I feel like I need to have some kind of a thin support tube here in the future to keep that from coming down. That hit just right. It's folded. Can you see up in here? Oh, that's where the light broke, right there. Come on, plug that back in. Come to this side. It unplugged the light. But look at this, it bowed in right there. You can tell where that hit.
Pretty dark up in there.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, that light. I need the fob though. Well, yeah, because I was up there and I saw it coming this way. It's like, my bad. I made up for the day. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these ones right here, when it really fucking good. All the way to the cars.
All right, we got an Ultra4 car here, I believe. Yep. Have at it, brother. Bog deep. Let's give it up for the Ultra truck one more time. Let's hear it. That was good. Oh, damn. All right, so we got a vote, man. And that was a damn good burnout. So here we go. We got the Cream GTO. Who thinks the Cream GTO still holds on to first place? Damn, wow. Who thinks the Ultra4 truck just took first place? For the Ultra truck, the Ultra4 truck holding on to first place for now. Let's see how long he can hang on to it, but damn. Hey, don't be a sore loser because your friend got beat, man. Come on.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun, and this car rips. We were gonna keep going, but we hit our temperature cutoff. It pulls the timing back and keeps us from destroying the engine. So great to have that, because it probably would have kept getting hotter. This thing was toasty. I mean, when you're bouncing the rev limiter off an engine for 2 or 3, 4 minutes straight, what do you expect to happen? So first place, and then we got bumped by a GTO that blew his engine. So all in all, about second place, I guess. I don't know how you throw it out there, but overall, the guy that blew his engine's obviously gonna win, so oops. Drove the car back over, no issues, and yeah, said we were gonna send it, and I think Jordan was definitely happy to see his engine roaring. He did a good job building this thing, and one of the guys from Faster Proms with Cleetus McFarlane came over, and we're gonna be on their YouTube channel. They did a walk around the car, and we're gonna make sure everything's happy, and then tomorrow I think we're gonna do a little running around with them. They want to check out the car more and see everything about it. So that was fun. I go back over and talk to Torq Storm. There were so many people videoing it. This was awesome. We had the Torq Storm flag hanging off the back. Oh yeah, she did good. And now these tires, she was eating.
All over my shirt, dude.
It's all over everybody. What'd you think, man?
Oh, I was sick, dude. Just this huge white plume of smoke, and this thing just emerges from it like a monster, dude. That was cool.
Yeah, were you over by where Corey was?
I was over like where you exit out of the little box.
Yeah.
I was over there. I tried to get in closer, they wouldn't let me. But no, I got some pretty good shots from over there.
We're gonna head out over to Holley.
What'd you think of that burnout?
That was sick. Definitely sick. Definitely worth the show. All day.
Let's go find some people. would say overall we had a lot of fun. Made some good friends. Torq Storm, had a blast with those guys. They had a blast with us. That burnout, it's good. Made history. It was so epic that they had basically begged us to come to LS Fest East in Kentucky in September, and we need to duplicate that with a few added extras. They really want us there, so people have seen what this car can do, what Torq Storm can do. My neck still hurts, life goes on, but yeah, so we're gonna get loaded up and it's about time to go home. It's been a blast. Did you have fun, Alex?
I had a great time.
You look like you had a long weekend.
I had a very hot weekend. Other than that, it was a-okay.
Just took your hat and ran.
The hat said, peace out.
I'm just standing here and all this dust just starts flying around me. I turned around, there's like a dust devil on top of us. That hurt. There's a big old one over there now. Desert's like, show cars? I got this. Alright, so we're getting on the road. Just want to give a big shout out to the guys at Big Bear Off-Road Racing, Corey, and those guys. We hung out with them, had a blast. Had some mini bikes and golf carts, having way too much fun. Gave us some cool hats. Make sure you give them a follow on Instagram. I believe it's Big Bear Off-Road Racing 4458. Look them up. They got some cool stuff going on there. And from the looks of it, they're going to be joining the Torq Storm family too. So check that out for some more supercharged off-road Ultra 4 action. So we're going to actually, we're getting right on the highway from here. We're heading home. We'll probably drive about halfway. And we'll be back in the shop tomorrow. It just dawned on me, it's 91 degrees outside. Alex, do you realize we started this trip in the lower 20s?
Oh my God, you're right.
That's a huge temperature swing. Which would you prefer, 20-degree weather or the 90s?
-30.
That wasn't an option.
Should be.